refresh. It should be live now. Oops. What's going on?
Probably me.
So this is going to be a last minute chat. We were traveling around. We're actually in Roswell, New Mexico. Bear with us. We're trying to get everything set up here. Miss Jill's going to be working the computer, and we're going to see what's happening. So I see we got a couple more joining in. Greetings from Roswell, New Mexico, everybody.
I can't.
Hopefully everything's working here on our end.
I don't know.
You guys can hear us. Leave it down there. Leave in a comment that you guys can hear us here and we're live. Because our end shows we are. Let's see. Well, it says we got 4 online. Well, apparently we're live. Nobody wants to talk to us.
That's okay. We can talk to ourselves.
That's right, yeah. We'll talk to ourselves. So how's everybody doing this wonderful Wednesday evening? Where's everybody tuning in from tonight?
Roswell.
Well, I know where we're at. Captain Obvious over here. What's up? How are you guys tonight?
That's how we're doing too.
We're doing just fine, I guess. Well, everything's not showed up on the screen there when it did pop up. I didn't get to read your comments, so let's go to the other piece here. Let's see here. We're trying something a little different tonight on this live stream, trying to get everything together.
It says, "What's up, Mr. and Mrs.? Hope you guys are doing well."
Yes, we are doing well. Great. Hope you guys are too. So where's everybody at today?
Traveling, but guys.
Hey, guys. Alrighty then. Well, I guess, it is what it is. Good old Illinois.
Traveling Buckeyes, I think it might be actually colder here.
Yeah, it's a little chilly here. We're talking about snow. What's going on, Big Daddy and Bubbles? RV, life in the USA. How's everybody over that way in the Carolinas?
We're ready for snow. It's supposed to snow here tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're going to have to hunker down here and drag our feet.
What's hilarious is that we went south to miss the snow. And here it is.
We found it.
So
we are actually in Roswell, New Mexico, traveling Buckeyes. The home of the aliens, And I better sack a word. What?
He was gone for a few hours today. I don't know where he went.
I can assure you there's no probing involved.
There might have been, but who knows?
Oh, jeez.
Himself.
Anyway, so the whole Roswell, New Mexico thing, if you've never been here.
Don't come.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say don't come to Roswell. Just be prepared that you really need to plan your trip accordingly to go maybe see like their big festival and stuff like that. Hello from Wisconsin. All right, how you guys up there in Wisconsin? I know it's cold up there. Yeah, Buckeyes, we're going to be heading back here soon. Actually, we were considering heading that way now, but here's the weather. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So, what was I saying about the whole alien thing? Oh, about
coming to
planning your trip
yeah.
here in Roswell. You should really have some sort of idea. I mean, if you think you're just going to roll into town and find something fun and exciting to do, you're not going to find that here. However, we are staying at a really nice RV park that's here in town, reasonable rates, and I will disclose that once we've moved on. Let's see here. What else we got going on here? Miss Jill's going to try to answer as many questions as she can as well. Um, yeah, because I think we got a hell of a lag going on here. I think we got a lot of lag going on here, guys. So give us a break.
Ooh. Suzanne says 21 right now, 5 for a low tonight.
Where's that at, Suzanne?
I think that was Wisconsin, wasn't it? Yeah, she's in Wisconsin.
Ooh, no, you keep that up there, honey. Love the alien pictures. Yeah, those were cool, wasn't they? Matter of fact, those statues are actually for sale all over the place here in Roswell. A little pricey. It set you back about $500-600.
It might have been your
No, that
thumbnail
wasn't
too
it.
that they were talking about.
We're talking about the actual aliens. The actual aliens. Big Daddy and Bubbles, you talking about the big green aliens? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Hi, Buckeye Kitty.
Hey, Buckeye. Got 7 in here tonight. Let's see here. Buy one, stay south. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the plan too. But, unfortunately, we have to go back and register the new truck. So we got to go do the out-of-state inspection things and get that stuff done. So I guess we'll probably have to come back to Ohio a little sooner than we really planned on. Because, we're running out of time to get that done. So I guess we'll go back and winter camping again. Yay! Not really.
Yeah, I don't know what. We were thinking Roswell would be warmer, I think. But it's higher in elevation, even though it's south.
Hey there, how you doing, Mr. Jones?
Leavenworth, Kansas.
Leavenworth, Kansas. Good old Kansas. Is it true what happens in Kansas? All the dead birds is because they can't find trees to land in?
What? Try that again.
So is it true about what they say about Kansas? All the dead birds are because they can't find trees to land in Kansas.
That's what I said.
Oh, Lord. This might be a train wreck. But actually, everything's pretty cool, though. I mean, Roswell's kind of nice. They got a nice little place called Bottomless Lake. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot to it, but it's interesting the way the lakes are. Sure, why not? Oh, yeah. I can't remember who said that. We was in Flagstaff a couple years ago.
In the winter, and it sucked.
Yes.
I bet.
Flagstaff does get extremely cold if you've never been to Arizona. They're up in the high country, so they get a lot of good snowstorms and all that. It's kind of crazy.
By the mesa. That's what they call it. The high country and the valley.
Yeah, there you go. The high country and the valley. But no, I mean, when you come back down like Phoenix, it's so weird. Just a couple hour drive, and you're at 80-degree temperatures, and up there in Flagstaff, it's 30.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Though.
Yeah, it's pretty up there in Flagstaff, though. If you've never been there, I would suggest checking it out. And then you're close up there at that point to Seligman, Arizona, which is very cool off of Route 66. Hey, Wagners, how are you guys this evening? You guys holding it down in the Buckeye Forest?
The Buckeye Forest. Oh, they're all up in the cold state.
Yeah, they're really up in the cold part of the Buckeye. The Wagners are.
Not as bad as Wisconsin, though. That's crazy. Crazy cold.
Let's see here.
We're surviving.
You're surviving? Yeah, well, why don't you guys clear all that crap out before we get back to the Buckeye, please? Yeah, we don't want to see that snow, ice, and the White Death. We don't want to see any of that when we get back.
Or here.
No, unfortunately, like we were talking about a minute ago, we're probably actually going to experience a little snow this year, even though we worked pretty hard not to encounter that. Oh, Lord. So, this has been a crazy trip this year going out west. It's been very fun. We've enjoyed a lot. We enjoyed using our 1,000 Trail membership that put us in some nice RV resorts out west, and we were going to try to plan to run the southern corridor of the United States to utilize a lot more of our 1,000 trails. But like I said, we're running out of time, as far as getting back and getting all the stuff taken care of from buying the truck out of state. And so,
We might hit one on the way back in Texas. Maybe.
yeah,
We'll
and
see.
maybe it just depends on this weather keeps going crazy up, toward the north. We're probably going to drop further south, but then again, you got all the flooding going south. So, yeah, because we were going to actually go try to hang out with Big Daddy and Bubbles, but I don't think that's going to work. Just the way the weather is deteriorating on this part of the country, heading that way.
Yeah.
Unless we're looking at the wrong weather map, we could be looking at Europe's.
Well,
I'm
if you've
just
never
kidding.
been to New Mexico, their news is all out of Albuquerque. So you have to really listen and pay attention to the weather, or you might just think you're getting snow and it's Albuquerque and not south. So
It's because you got to listen, lady.
I'm
So that's just
working.
more proof that women don't listen.
Hey, I work. I double. I do two things at once. I work and I
Uh,
listen.
yeah.
Unlike you, I can't do one.
So anybody got any questions about what it's really like to be an RVer full time? I can't see that. It just kicked off on my screen over
It
here.
says, "What? It's fine here, and we are way above the water level."
Yeah, if we can figure out a route to get across that way, we still might come down and visit with you fellers before we do. What's going on over here?
Nathan's waving hi,
All right.
Mr. Jones.
All right. Pretty soon.
Pretty soon there will be too many people with 1,000 trail passes and not enough spots.
Well, as long as they don't get in my way.
We haven't had too much trouble. We were in actually Mesa during its busy season. We found spots.
Yeah, so I think it does get a little rougher in certain parts of the country with using your 1,000 trails with a lot of the snowbirds coming to the warmer states. I wish 1,000 trails would actually put more or acquire more parks across the country. I think in Ohio, I think there's only what
2.
two in
Mhm.
Ohio, and I think one's up by the Wagners, and then
One's by Cleveland and one's by where the aliens are.
by Wilmington.
Wilmington, yes.
Over by Wilmington, our own little Roswell in Ohio, I guess. See a lot of okay.
And then Susan wants to know, how long do you stay at one spot site?
As far as on a normal basis, or for like 1,000 trail membership, Susan? I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood the question.
I don't. Yeah. And then sorry, I'm RV Expeditions. Mary Carl wants to know where and how to find employment on the road for RVers.
I'm working on a series for that right there, and I will be having that video together. I'm just trying to make sure I got all the things answered and to help you guys with that situation of finding employment along the road. But there's lots of jobs out here you can do. I'll give you a simple one. You can look and try gigs on like Craigslist and stuff like that. Now you got to be very careful, of course, with anything with Craigslist because it could be a scam or somebody trying to murder you. But don't let that scare you.
It really depends on what you're willing to do.
Yeah, what you're willing to do. I mean, there's tons of camp hosting jobs across the country if that's what you want to get to, and there's ways to do it. There's another website called what is it, Cool Works?
There's Cool Works. There's Work Campers. There's
Yeah, there's a few
There's a
different
few
places,
of them,
and
yeah.
like I said, and that's one of the things I'm going to touch base with on a series of videos to kind of walk everybody through the steps of finding employment when you're on the road.
the easiest thing is to work online. So if you have any kind of online, any kind of computer type knowledge, that's the way to go. If you ask me, but
How do we travel, Susan? Usually by the seat of our pants. We just kind of pick a place that we want to go, and if there's work for me in that area, then we tend to go there, and we'll stick around till it's not fun anymore. And when it's not fun anymore, we basically look and see someplace else we want to go. I look to find out if there's an actual job waiting for me in that area, and we take off and go there. And I work for 2-3 weeks, a month, whatever could be, maybe longer if I want. Um, and sometimes, with my stipulations in my job, I only have to work 1 day out of 30 days to keep my job. So that allows us almost a month to travel in between time, as long as it doesn't, take away from us financially. We will skip out a little bit because Miss Jill does work from the rig. So,
um,
these comments are kicking off
I
there too quick.
know. The truth, some Thousand Trails sometimes are those that make reservations just on case and never show up or cancel. That is true.
Yeah.
That probably would be a problem.
Yes, it would. Let's see here. What's Big Daddy Bubble say here?
Um, Traveling Buckeyes wanted to know how the truck was towing.
Truck's towing great. The fuel mileage sucks going to a gas truck versus a diesel, but not as much as you would think it would. Being that I think we lost about 3 miles a gallon on an average from the diesel. So that's all right. It screams at you a little bit up here in the real steep mountains, like 4,000 and some feet straight up. It's a little rough,
I meant to.
but it does haul pretty good. Let's see here.
I wanted to tell you that Ohio full timer Bob and Cheryl from Ohio met us at Cross Creek.
Oh, okay.
Ago.
Hey guys, how are you?
And then they're in Florida.
How you guys down in Florida fishing? Well, lucky you. I think we should have went to Florida this year, to be honest with you, instead of going to Arizona.
I don't know what this person's in one.
Okay.
1965. When you are able to stay in a Thousand Trails camping area, or when you're not, sorry, unable to stay. Gosh, I need to learn how to read. What amount do you target either nightly or weekly? Free.
Yeah, we tend to boondock, but we try to not stay in places that are like $50 a night and stuff like that. Because honestly, if you're just going to stay for a night, $50 gets a little expensive, and for what you're really getting for $50 at some places, it's really not worth it.
Right.
We try to use our like Passport America, which gets us half off of campgrounds.
Or we do a week. Sometimes doing a week is actually cheaper than 5 days. So
yeah, we have no intention of staying here for the entire week unless the weather goes bad. But it was $40 a day here, or $160 to pay for a week here. So we'll stay as long as we want within that week time frame. Then we'll take off from there.
30 is usually, I think.
We don't like much more than 35.
I was looking down the street at 14, but it was booked. So.
All right. Let's see here.
RV Daydream. Hi.
Hey guys.
So sorry, we did not plan our live chat time. Oh, sorry, we didn't even know.
Oh.
We really shouldn't do that, and now we are having one at the same time as you guys. We didn't plan it either, so sorry.
Oh, you guys got a live chat tonight? I'm sorry. We step on you guys tonight?
It's his fault.
Yeah, it is my fault. But we didn't get a chance to get a video made for Wednesday because I've been trying to stay on the roll of having a new video every Wednesday and every Sunday. With us coming in here, trying to figure out a few things here in Roswell with the weather and me communicating with work and everything else. Just haven't really had a chance to get out and film. And then the weather was really nice the day we got here. And then the very next day it turned cloudy and nasty to where it's just really nothing to get out and film. I tried to go down to the local UFO museum down here, but they are actually remodeling and changing some exhibits. So it was closed the day I was down there. So didn't get a chance to go film any of those things right there. I do got a little bit of footage from downtown, and I might throw that in a video or try to incorporate it, or maybe get something going on here. What time's RV Daydream's live chat tonight?
I don't know.
What time's your live chat there, RV Daydream?
I think they were saying it's on now. Same time as you guys.
Oh! Well, let's just merge them then. We'll go back and forth.
I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, so I don't. You think
I forgot all about them having a live chat tonight. Let's see here.
RV Expedition was looking into drive-away positions, but they only want drivers with drive-away experience, not actually driving an RV. Driving a Class A motorhome did not give me any driving credit.
No, and unfortunately, at a lot of those places there, if you don't have some sort of transportation background, it's harder to do to get a position to drive away an RV if you don't have any experience in it, because it's liabilities is what that is. Now, one other way to approach that to get that is if you had your own pickup truck coming as a owner-operator, and you could probably get your experience that way, as long as that company would probably, after you've had, probably accident-free, or they would probably look at you a little harder about actually giving you a drive-away position. Let's see here.
Papa Drew's on.
Hey, Papa Drew, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this we've got one hell of a lag here, guys. Sorry, bear with us here. I think it's the aliens. Let's see here.
We're really not here. We're up in a spaceship.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. Marla White. Good evening. How you doing, Marla? Maria? I'm sorry, not Marla.
You're just about as
I
reading
know.
as I am today.
We went to public school, damn it. We don't know how to read.
So are you where it's flooding there, Papa Drew? Stay safe.
Where's he at?
In Mississippi.
What are you doing in Mississippi, Papa Drew? What is that about? Sorry, somebody.
It says, I used to drive a semi, but they would only hire me with RV driving experience.
Well, that's kind of goofy. Who was that? What was the name of this company?
Papa Drew says he's where it's flooding bad for work.
Oh. Well, you're a little heavy in the midsection like me, son. And I tell you what, Papa Drew, you don't float either, buddy. So get the hell out of there.
I don't think work's all that important, is it?
Nope.
How can you work if it's flooded?
Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Who is it on this time about to come in here? Let's see. Oh, we are horrible. This live stream is
Mary Curly. I don't. Horizon was one of them, and 2 or 3.
Right. Horizon wouldn't give you any. That's interesting. That's one of the easiest companies to get onto is Horizon out of Indiana. Maybe they changed their policies. With insurance regulations and stuff like that, it might make it harder for somebody to do that. I can't believe they wouldn't take your commercial experience as driving to drive an RV. Because Jesus Christ, if you can drive a tractor trailer, you got to be able to drive any freaking RV under the damn sun. You're more qualified than the person with a learner's permit, for crying out loud, and that's legal. For somebody with a learner's permit to get into one of these big Class A motorhomes with air brakes and everything else, don't get me started on that crap. That don't make any sense. I'll have to look into that and see what I can dig up on that aspect as far as how to go about getting a drive-away position without having any actual RV experience. I'm going to definitely dig into that. Yeah, the dog's creating earthquakes in here. He's fascinated with a dog next door or something here. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Who else we got online? We got 12 online.
Yeah.
Pop it up there. Let's pop it up there. Let's get some more people in there. Save you? I ain't saving you, Papa Drew. You can just. I'm not going to go there with Papa Drew. I'll message you later on what I was going to tell you. Oh, it's got to do something with number 2. Put it that way, buddy.
He says he's leaving Friday morning.
All right, get
back
out
to
of
the
there.
land of the fruits and nuts, and I told him that he took a few with him.
Yeah, he took a few with him. Yeah. He definitely. RV, let's see here. Mercury, Horizon was one of them. All right.
Oh, daydream about nice things. Hi.
They dream about nice things.
That's what their name is.
Okay.
It's a good name.
Oh, all right.
They said hello.
Hi, how you guys tonight? Like I said, sorry, we're having little issues here. The things are not working properly on these 2 screens here. Maybe we're going to have to figure out a different way to do this.
Yeah, I probably should use the computer.
Yeah, we use the computer. That way we can get a little closer so you guys can look up our nose and see our boogers in in that camera. This sucks. It's the cruel joke when you start getting older, you can't see that far away. Hence the glasses. I think I better go back to the eye doctor and get me a pair that work. All right.
Probably should.
All right. You read it.
Daydream about nice things is new. They are a new person, new subscriber.
You're a new subscriber. Well, thank you for subscribing and checking us out. We try not to be that big of a train wreck, but sometimes we are. It just happens that way. So.
And if you wonder, I'm drinking water tonight.
Yeah, she's
just
not.
In case you.
No alcohol tonight. So, how many out there is actually RVers and full timers out here? Show of hands. Sound like the neighbors are tearing their RV apart over there. Hey, life is joy. How you guys? Jim and Deb.
We miss you guys.
Miss you guys. Oh, man, it's been so long. I feel like we ain't seen you guys forever.
All of these guys, it seems like forever.
Yeah, it does.
But
you guys just got to understand, if you meet life as a joy, they are some of the sweetest people on this planet. And I really wish our time hanging out with them would have been a lot longer. Just very amazing people. If you ever get a chance and the privilege to meet them, you'll understand what we're talking about.
Everybody's lagging. It seems like
Yeah, it's the aliens here for us, though, guys. From Roswell.
Wagner's wants to know what an RV is.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's the thing that's in your driveway or sitting behind your tow rig that costs you a freaking ton of money for every time you turn around. It's the never ending money pit, black hole, fun, yeah, thing that also summed up as RV. Um, yeah.
Yep.
And whoever tells you RVing is easy is a liar.
Oh, it's easy if you stay in one spot.
Yeah.
And, well, probably not then either.
No, full time RVing it's a fun thing, but it comes with its own set of rules, challenges, and a lot of other crap going on. Let's
I
see
have
here.
found whatever you do in your stick and bricks is what you're gonna do in your RV.
Times 10.
Yes.
Bust out another 1,000 like a boat.
If you are a neat freak at home, you're gonna be a neat freak in your RV. If you fix things in your house, you're gonna fix things in your RV. If you don't do any of that, you're not gonna do it.
What's that? What's RB Life saying? I can't read over there.
RV Life. Who?
Big Daddy Bubbles.
Oh.
You got something in front of us?
RV Life is where you spend lots of money to live like a homeless person.
Amen. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. The rest of my homeless brothers and sisters that live full time in the RV, we all live extremely ghetto fabulous RV park hobos, I guess. BLM land hobos if you're out in the western part of the world. God, if you've never been on BLM land, go definitely get out there and check that out. It's amazing. Let's see here. Who else we got online here?
RV equals massive depreciating asset.
And some more than others. Yeah. How's that Airstream working out, by the way?
Well, did you read that Life is a Joy said they miss us too?
Oh. Yeah. Well, you guys can always start coming east. I know you guys are still out there enjoying that sunshine, thinking, no.
We saw you guys wearing Baja. Is that what?
No, that was Ramblers. I don't know if Life is Joy is there too or not. I can't remember.
Are you guys still with them?
You guys still running around with the Ramblers? Life is a Joy? Let's see here.
Mikey Mike said ghetto fabulous. He says came on when you said that.
Ghetto fabulous. Yep, ghetto fabulous. That's what it is being in an RV. Well, certain RV parks are definitely ghetto fabulous. And that's the other thing. Let's touch base on how some RV parks are not created as equal as others. Now, when you're going across the country and you plan for these places, hold on a minute. Let me get back to this. What was the Airstream is what? Has been great.
It's been great. Had to replace a rivet or two, but that's cheap.
All right. Well, you can just drive right down to the factory there, Wagner's, to get the right rivets put back in there. Anyway, but back to the whole RV park things being created equal. They are definitely not. The best thing to do about if you're going to go to a place you've never been is read the reviews and even question some of the negative ones. You got to kind of read through the BS. Maybe somebody was just having a bad day and didn't like it. But, some of them, it can be really like meth central. And I suggest doing a drive-by. I hate the fact when you have to give them your credit card number and you've never been there before, because we've actually been to some where they've actually said, it's cheaper if you pay cash, and it's worked in our benefit because we've got there and as soon as we looked at the driveway, we're like, yeah, we're not staying there. We're getting the hell out of here. So luckily they never had any of our money, so we were able to kick on down the road. But definitely all RV parks are not created equal, and some places are damn sure not worth the money they're trying to charge you. We like staying out in BLM land personally. And that's what I suggest. I wish there was more BLM land in the eastern part of the world, like especially in damn Ohio. There's so much beautiful country in Ohio, but there's no BLM, really.
Yeah. A lot of people don't stay there very long.
What was you going to say?
Life is a Joy says we love it. RV life is what you decide for it to be near Mexico with the Ramblers.
Yeah. I'm very jealous of all you guys.
Yeah, we should have followed you.
Yeah, we should have went with you guys. Unfortunately.
It's cold here.
Yeah, we had to go back north though. We had to go take care of real life stuff. We couldn't just keep, loafing. Let's see. What was that, Mikey Mike? Or who just
what?
Somebody just chimed in. I missed it. Comments.
Well, they're talking. Papa Drew might do a summer trip to Ohio.
All right, Papa Drew, you get up to Ohio, you definitely need to get a hold of us, and especially if we're there, we'll show you around a little bit.
Yep.
We'll
And
swap poop stories.
then
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Hi, daydream. Life is a joy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's see.
yeah, we need to plan some kind of get together or something in Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
especially if the Ramblers and
Well, there's going to be a little thing going together. I'm not sure if the Wagners and RV Daydream's trying to go to that too. I know Following the Fitches was talking about a meetup at what's that park up there in Loudonville? Mohican.
Mohican.
Mohican up in there. And we're going to try to see if we can make that happen. I'm not going to promise anything yet. We got to kind of get back and see what's going to happen with our schedule as far as work related issues.
Right.
But would definitely love to do that. But I definitely think like RV Daydream, Wagner's, and anybody else that's up there in Ohio that want to get together when we get back, I think we should all try to orchestrate a little something or other and have a little get together. Even if nothing, a big camp out or anything, just go have dinner or something, everybody.
Right.
That'd be great.
Mikey Mike says, I wish the RV parks had bigger spaces. I hate being so close.
Well, and see, then there's that. That's the other thing about where the Southwest is amazing because there's so abundance of space to go where you can actually be a part, except for some people don't follow the cardinal rule. They think they need to be parked right up on you. I mean, there could be, 1,000 feet beside you. They'll want to park next to you for some reason. I can't figure that out, but there's needs to be rules about this, people. If you're on BLM land, you don't have to park right up next to us. I mean, Jesus Christ, you have like 17 miles of emptiness beside us that it's on the same land. You get the same view. Go over there.
Yeah.
So that does happen on BLM land. It's fine when you got your friends and you guys are all kind of congregated in a circle or something like that on BLM land. But RV parks, yes, a lot of those places are so money hungry. They just make the spots so small to cram every RV they possibly can in.
I find that the state parks in Central Ohio, they seem to be spacious, not spacey, spacious.
Who got abducted by aliens tonight? It wasn't me.
But I really miss the state parks in Ohio for that reason, because this park right here, it's got to be the noisiest park I've ever been in.
Yeah, yeah. Ohio definitely does have great state parks as far as giving you ample room.
I don't know if you can hear
What are
the
you
dog.
doing, dog? Go away from the camera before you
See?
knock the camera over.
You mentioned Following the Fitches, and now they're on here.
Yeah.
Hi, you guys.
Hey, Fitches. So
Papa Drew's doing something about dinner.
he's gonna cook dinner as long as it's.
Cook us dinner. Who are you cooking dinner for, Papa Drew? Everybody?
He says he's gonna come to Ohio. He's gonna cook dinner.
He is? For
Yeah,
everybody?
he's gonna bring that little
Oh.
fancy little doodad smoker he had out at the
All
meetup.
right.
That's what he's gonna do.
And Big Daddy and Bubbles will be heading north as soon as the snow is gone.
All right, sweet.
Definitely let us know where you guys are going to be.
I know where they're gonna be already. I already talked about that. I done talked with the boss man.
The Big Dad?
Big Daddy doesn't tell me where he's gonna be. He said he's gonna be hanging out with us. Now, But yeah, we definitely be hanging out with them.
This Friday. $240 for 2 nights. Are you on crack,
where are you at? Who's this?
Papa Drew? We are staying at an RV resort this Friday. $240 for 2 nights on the beach and with a pool. But ouch, yes.
Oh, shut up! You're at the beach.
Wait.
Hush.
Aren't you at a beach right now because the flooding?
That was free.
You got waterfront property. Why pay for it?
See you.
And then Mikey Mike, I would like to travel Maine sometime soon, but the RV parks are so expensive. Most I checked over $100 a night, and that would be where the Thousand
Trails
would
comes
come
in handy right there,
Because
guys.
there's a couple that are like right along the water.
Can you guys hear this dog?
That's not our stomachs. That's the dog.
He's trying to get on. He's trying to talk. I don't know what his deal is. Will you hush? Yeah, going up to Maine, that's where Thousand Trails. Diesel, shut up. Going up to Maine, Thousand Trails will definitely be your friend. It will save you a lot. Your initial investment. You get 14 days. I think it's like the camping pass is like $500. Then you pick a zone. I think it's like an extra $50. Or you get one zone for $500.
You get one zone, and then every other zone's $50.
Then you buy the trails collection. Trust me, if it's $100 a night, you want to be there for 14 days. Do the math. your $500 investment there is $1,400 you're not spending to go toward Maine. And Maine is a very beautiful area. Definitely watch all your low clearances if you got a big rig like a fifth wheel, even a Class A motorhome. A lot of that part of the world was built before they had anything very tall, so you rip the roof off of it real quick. So definitely mind those low clearances.
RV Expedition says, sounds like a bear eating a chainsaw.
A bear eating something. Oh, that's just him. He's sitting here talking to us at the bottom, rubbing his nose against the floor. So I don't know what his deal is.
He's been in a mood today.
Let's see here. What about the park?
Which
I don't know. It's skipping out here too
Mike,
fast.
I was going to try park host. Then I watched a video y'all did, changed my mind. See?
Yeah. Like I said, find our 1,000 trail video and actually call and talk to the gentleman there that's in the video. What's his name? Dave Smith or Doug Smith?
Doug Smith.
Doug Smith. Talk to him. Tell him the Bolin sent you, and let him help work you out a better deal than you'll get, because you're going to get a better deal going through us than you will at the 800
Not
number.
us. Them.
Going through through our video. Just make sure you told him the Bolin sent you. He'll help you out. He'll get you a little bit better rates and save you a little bit of money getting your packages.
For whoever is actually interested in the 1,000 trails, do not call the 1-800 number, because they will go.
Don't tell them why, because that can get the man in trouble.
Okay, they just say don't go through the 800 number.
Don't call them. Call him.
They'll get you a better deal.
And trust me, we talked to a few other people who bought it. They paid exceptionally amount more.
Right.
But then going through the gentleman that we made the video with. Great guy, easy to go with. He's got experience to explain it very thoroughly to you as far as what you guys want to get.
Okay, Howard Munson. Hi.
Hi, Mr. Munson.
Interested in buying a 1996 Chevy Bounder in real great shape, stored indoors for winter. Stored indoor for winter. Mm-hmm. Enjoyed your format on the Bounder. What should I look for?
Okay. Well, here's the thing you got to ask yourself. Are you planning on going full-time in that Bounder, or are you planning on just weekend warriors and taking extended trips? That's the biggest thing you need to do before I give you the real answer of what you need to look for. Because there's a 10-year rule is why I'm saying. If you're wanting to go full-time in a 96, you're probably not going to like that, because a lot of parks will turn you away from that. But my personal feelings on a 96 Bounder, if the roof is good, the frame is good, the motor transmission's good, rear end's good, the auto park works, you can't find a whole bunch of water damage, and find my what to look for when buying an RV. That there's a video there, a couple videos back, that you can actually go and look at. I kind of give you a few more things to look for as far as before buying one. But a 96 Bounder, that's what we used to have. That's what ours was a 96. And honestly, love that RV. If it would have been the 10-year rule, we would have went there. We'd still be running around with Boomer.
I would have liked to had a slide. It didn't have one. But because, it's pain to step over the dog when you're so short. N1 Uno. Do you worry about Diesel getting stung or bit on BLM land? Any advice on pets and BLM land?
Just watch your pet. Just don't let them just go around all over the place, especially when it's time for the scorpions and the snakes to be back out, when it starts getting warm. Definitely watch your animals. We don't really worry too much about Diesel getting bit or anything like that, because we don't just aimlessly let him run off leash and go just explore by himself. We're usually with him. So we kind of be mindful with the dog as well. As kind of like a child, I guess. You try to make sure they don't get into things they shouldn't be. So be a good dog mom and dad, I guess.
Yeah. He's pretty good. He stays nearby.
Yeah, so we really don't worry about that too much. But, if we're in an area where definitely like Texas, down southwest here where there's Diamondbacks, and even in Kentucky during the summer season, Kentucky, southern Ohio, Tennessee, South Carolina, you got to watch for cottonmouth. And I'll give you one key piece of advice there. If you don't want to mess with a copperhead, if you smell rotten cucumbers real strong, look around below you, because you probably got a really angry copperhead.
Papa Drew's leaving.
See you later, Papa Drew. Get your butt home. Stay safe, man. If not, buy yourself some water wings, Bubba.
Do you want to be on TV? Do you want to be on, Bubba? So, my dog. He's so sweet.
I can't see.
Mikey Mike said he loves his Bounder. Only thing was mileage per MPG not good, under 5.
Well, here's the thing about miles per gallon with an RV. You ain't getting it, regardless, whatever you got. Unless you're buying like a little small four-cylinder pickup truck and a pop-up camper, you're just not getting any fuel mileage. So, um, you got to look at it like this. I mean, you're going to have either the other trade-off is, you're going to have lower fuel mileage with a gas truck, lower repair bills, or you can have a little bit better miles per gallon, a little bit better towing power with a diesel, but you also got the expenses of maintaining that diesel, and versus your class A's and everything like that. So I mean, what was it? I said something about miles per gallon in our truck, and I guess an old man just kind of took to me and says, "Well, if you got to ask about miles per gallon, I guess you can't afford to be an RVer." It's kind of like, well, okay. Well, that was
And
kind
then
of
RV
neat.
Expedition says, "Who's turning away? Excuse me. Who's turning away older vehicles? Ours is a '92 Fleetwood Bounder. Is it Thousand Trails doing that?"
It's not Thousand Trails in particularly. It's different RV parks, and when you go to like private resorts or and privately owned campgrounds, they're the ones that are imposing those rules. Most state parks, uh,
Don't care.
and stuff like that. Thousand Trails don't care what your rear or what your rear is, what year your rig is. That's not a thing for them, and it's not a rule that's followed by every one of the Thousand Trail parks either. Um, but just a lot of places have that right as a private campground. So that's just something if you want to be a full timer, if it's older than 10 years, they can give you some flack for it. It's not saying that they won't let you in, but they could give you the runaround about letting you in because your rig is older than
Right.
10 years. That's all I was saying.
And we were talking to Life is a Joy, and they were having trouble because they have a converted school bus.
Very beautiful converted
Very
school bus, but
nice.
they're having trouble getting into RV parks
Yeah, they so
because it's a converted bus, not an actual traditional motorhome.
right. So it's just everybody across the board. So they just want to make their parks look nicer.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter to us. There can be older stuff that's nicer than some of the newer
Right.
stuff. I see here. Um, But yeah, I mean, it really varies. Like I said, do I agree with that rule about the 10-year thing? No, I absolutely think it's kind of bananas sometimes.
It is. Yeah, because
Uh,
we've met a lot of people with older rigs that are just beautiful inside
mhm.
or outside even. What's the it? No, I get 7 miles per gallon on my new one, V10 Ford 33 Winnebago Class A.
Yeah, that's to be about expected. If you're getting 5 to 7 miles a gallon, yeah, that's about the average. Especially in the mountains. Let's see here.
Howard Munson said, "Weekend traveler, thanks for your input on the Bounder. Enjoy your videos."
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, if weekend warrior kind of deal, if that rig checks out, Bounders are a great coach. The Fleetwood line from back in those days, they were absolutely built like a tank. As long as the superstructure is fine, I don't see any real problems with that Bounder,
Yeah, we
especially with a Chevy engine. But I'm just a partial to a Chevy.
we've actually seen a lot of Bounders, old and new, on the road, and they're a good vehicle.
Yeah, there's actually an old Bounder down the road from where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably about a 94 ish or something like that. All right.
Who's turning away? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we've read them all.
Okay. So yeah, it's been this has been a fun trip for us being full time RV. Now, do I like the fifth wheel better than the motorhome? We've been in the fifth wheel now going on a year, close to a year
Yeah.
now, and there's still things I liked about the motorhome versus the fifth wheel.
And
Um,
he still hasn't let me redecorate it.
I like the aspect of not paying more insurance because it's a motor driven, RV.
Right.
So that definitely is a little nicer on this. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Daydream about things.
I think at RV Underway has a older Bounder at Howard Munson.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I know there's people on Instagram that have older Bounders,
Hmm.
but I don't know if anybody. We don't
There's a
follow
lot of
people.
there's a lot of Bounder forums on like Facebook and uh, Facebook groups like Bounders, Fleetwood owners, and yeah, there's different.
Easy for us to
There's
say.
so many. There is just so many of them out there, guys. I try to remember all of them, but I can't. But this as a reminder, guys, we do have a website, rollingwiththebullens.com. We're also over on Facebook. If you haven't joined us on Facebook, come over and join us on there. under Rolling with the Bullens. That sometimes there's a little bit more, goofy pictures and things like that's happening more of day to day life than than the videos. And sometimes we just decide to shoot random live videos for just everybody on Facebook as well. So
Yeah.
if you guys enjoy the live videos, definitely come over and check it out, or even just a hurry up little crazy video, something going on. Yeah, that's things that happen. Don't
Yep.
forget we have that, and also over on Instagram.
Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys. Gotta go for now.
All right, guys, love you, and be careful out there.
Let us know if you're gonna follow the Ramblers, because I think they said they were going up and around, right?
Yeah, I think they're going to go the northern trek around back over to the East Coast. If you guys are going that way, Life is Joy, please let us know.
Yeah, we want to
And
meet up.
tell
Everybody was hi.
Yep, everybody said hello, because I'm sure everybody's still together out there. You all be safe.
Dreaming about Adrian. See ya. Life is a joy. Nice rig.
Yes, it is
Yes.
a very nice rig. Take care of my puppy too. Life is a joy.
Oh yeah. We have 27 folks registered for the Mohican meetup in June. If you guys are around by then.
Buddy, we're trying. We're trying, man. We're trying to get to figure out a schedule and see if we can even get up there to get that done. We'd love to go up and hang out with you guys again.
I follow you on Facebook.
Great, glad to have you. I apologize for anything Jill puts on Facebook.
I don't put anything on there.
Lord. Well, guys, this has been fun. We enjoyed talking with you guys tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump out of here. Let everybody get back to what you need to get done for a Wednesday evening. Get some things taken care of at home. We're going to do the same thing around here, because even though you're RVing, it's still normal daily life. And we'll talk to you guys soon. We definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll see you guys down the road. Night. Adios. Bye, con Dios.
Be safe, you guys.
Yeah, we will. We'll see you guys after bed. Guys, hold it down there in Ohio. Make sure you get that.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Come back.
Come back. See ya.
I have to deal with him. Come back. Talk to me.
Bye, guys.